goes. Let's get a quick link, pop it in Alliance chat to and see here. Channel. And okay, must be an easier way to get my link. So, see how everything's going to go tonight. Just we're so tired. Just important. On in. Call. Okay, so we have going on. But hello everyone. Okay, see what we're going to do today. I think let's go with some arena. Let's go sort of so, frENZOne müssen die Grüße meine Freunde. Hello everyone. This is Enzo. I'm Lions for Loki. Tonight we're just going to do a little bit of arena. I'm really excited by Mr. Sinister. Looks really cool. And I wouldn't mind trying to get him, especially if he is a super cool regen champ. I guess now we have all of the information on him. People going through the event quest. Then I finished my 6 stars. Oh, okay, let's get those finished. So just a little bit of what you call it? Not war, but just a little bit of arena. I don't think I've been this tired in a long time. It's definitely going to be an early bedtime for me tonight. Arena is, yeah, I don't even know if I'm going to make the 7,000 mark to get the 1,000 stars. So we got the rewards today from Alliance War, and yeah, rank 6, not bad. I got 8,000 on my tier 2 alpha, and get the sort of obligatory what you call it, 6,000 because of the tier 5 basic. So 8,000 tier 2 alpha and 6,000 tier 2 basic to go with the 16,000, all the usual tier 2 basic or tier 5 basic. So that puts me, I think it's at 17,000. So I have about just under 30,000 to go to get my next rank 5 star. Yeah, I envision that'll be a while because I'll get 9,000 once I complete this event and uncollected, and it still gives me a good 21,000 left. I feel like when we had that really nice offer, I mean it's a really expensive offer, but it's around 21,000. So maybe if another one of those comes in the month of February, that will give me enough. Yeah, I must say, Mr. Sinister is the one who intrigues me the most. I'm really curious if he's a good regen champ, especially if he's a good defensive champ, then I would definitely be interested in him, getting him in rank 5 in him. Yeah, my dream would be super good regen, high prestige, and what's that thing? Regen, high prestige, and defensive. If he's really defensive, oh, that'd be amazing. I think then, yeah, then he'd be the perfect rank 5. And if he's a mutant, yeah, mutant because I have the awakening gem. Actually, it doesn't matter with the generic gem. So even if he was something like a mystic, don't have that many mystic 6 stones. I have lots of, no, I don't have many mutant 6 stones. I have lots of mystic 6 stones. I have lots of skill and science. So I think there's some hope as far as well, I bet he's going to be mutant, and so if he is, then yeah, I can rank him and put some 6 into him, but not that many. I'm putting them on to Emma Frost just to get her ability up, since I think that helps her as a defender. Ah, yes, the old thing. It's so easy in Arena. Just don't even have to worry about it getting up to 15. Hi, Rick. Good to see you tonight. How was all of your 5-star openings, 6-star openings. Did you get a 6-star opening? Um, I'm not anywhere close because I got one not so long ago, so I think I'm around 5,000 6-star shards. Actually, I don't really want one now because right now I have 18 6-stars, and that's like the perfect number. It just makes 6 even arena teams, and that's just so nice to have. When you're like sort of compulsive like I am, you don't want to have a number that's not divisible by 3. I was seeing some of the pools there. Who got some really nice pools? There's someone who got a Corvus. Yeah, I think so. I think the rest were pretty mediocre. Miles Morales I saw in our alliance. Sentry. Can't remember what other ones. I think I don't know. I'm almost ready for a dupe now. 18 of them. If I could dupe Domino, or if I could dupe Killmonger or Luke Cage, I think then I would I'd be almost more happy with that for a 6-star pool than I would get another character, unless it was Ghost or Corvus or Proxima. I think we have a nice long off season now, Rick, so that's going to be good. Sad that Elm left. Actually, I should take a look at Alliance. I don't know if he's been replaced yet. He's one of those other players. I mean, 30 people is a lot, and of course I know everyone really well in my battle group just because, it's the battle group, and we're always chatting and discussing strategies, and Cam and Dreaming are insulting each other. But I must admit, I don't really know the other battle groups so well. Of course, like the famous ones, B Manny, Brian Grant, Max, and Rick, of course. But Elm, I guess I don't know what much about him at all, other than that I'm sure he was cool, and it's a shame that he's gone because it's so nice having a consistent team, just having the same group of players all the time. It just makes it feel that much better because you just know everyone's committed. I mean, that's the amazing thing about Fort Loki is the commitment. Is everyone hits their events, everyone fights hard, everyone communicates well. There's absolutely no dragging from anyone. That's pretty impressive with 30 people, and considering all these different time zones and all the different demands of the game. I mean, yeah, and of course everyone's lots of fun too. I mean, our battle group chats, I just sometimes am just laughing at the things they say and same into the general chat. I mean, it's an extremely good group of people. I had a 5-star pool today, so I had enough with the rewards, and I ended up duping my OG Black Panther, which actually I'm so happy about. I've always liked OG Black Panther. He's just a cool character, and nothing really special about him or that interesting, but yeah, it just feels good to play with. Really simple, has a nice bleed mechanic. It's just he's just a good basic character, and back when he was first out, I think he was actually pretty quality. I mean, nowadays, of course, there's really no reason anyone would want him or have him, but at least I get to play with him in arena, and he's that fun. I wouldn't mind. I don't know. This Beast is hard. Like, I actually really like Beast's Awaken ability as a 6-star, as any star. If I was to dupe him, I can't decide how I'd feel. Actually, I think I'd sort of like that. Again, he has that sort of interesting regen, and I mean, once you get him to do that SB2 and then start doing those different combos. What is it? It's medium, light, medium. It puts him in sort of this regen stage. A lot like Ghost Riders, except I think it's even more sustainable. So, yep, all about the sustainable champs. I decided that as my absolute preferred type of champs. And I just find all the content you go through these days. I mean, especially as Act 6 or no, Map 6 and Map 7 are coming. You want to have good regen champs to just really be able to do a lot of these fights, take a few hit here. And I find even when I play Map 6, I mean, I might not take any fights, but between like Degen and Starburst and Dormammu or Magic, you just get eaten by various debuffs that just sap your health, or an Iceman. And having regen is amazing, just like keeps you alive. And have to buy units or worry about letting them out or use potions. So yeah, I think I definitely want to get better region champs. I'm so curious about Mr. Sinister and Havoc. I assume they're in the new event, but I just don't want to start it yet. Just arena tonight. That's it. And, oh man, I just keep on getting up late and not sleeping too much. I was having a stream time at 11. That might be too late. 11 is yeah. So last night I streamed from like 11 to almost 1, and I paid the price for this morning, especially since I wake up so early. So I think now I'm gonna try to start streaming early again. Just gotta find that sweet time. This says so 9 o'clock. It's 2100 here. Means on the East Coast it's around 5. Yeah, I wouldn't mind a little later. Maybe if I stream like 10, 22 to 23, that'd be better. Then plenty of East Coast. Is it 4 o'clock? 6 hours difference. So if it's 22 and it's 16, yep, it's 4 o'clock there. That's pretty reasonable. And then I can stream, then go to bed and get enough sleep so I'm not so exhausted. Work's been really busy too. You can tell, just got so many projects and they all sort of like coming and due at the same time. It's like the world of work is so non-linear. It used to be like, you just did this and that and this, but now it's like you do this and you have to like talk to these people and then coordinate and then circle back around and get more feedback and then revise, and yeah, it's like everything it's so multi-stepped and very circular, and yeah, I guess non-linear is the best way to describe it. I was looking at all my comments on Reddit after I posted all my videos there. It's so interesting just because the comments are like, one guy's like, well, I don't really want to watch your video because it doesn't sound very interesting. And it's like, well, it's a 10-minute video. I mean, why make a comment if you don't really want to watch it? And yeah, it's fine, you don't have to watch it, but it just seems weird to just leave a comment like, I'm not going to watch it. So of course, just because the way I am, I want to engage him. I was like, oh, you should watch it and maybe you like it, or I mean, I understand your point that he's arguing that my crystal size was too small to like make any accurate judgments about accuracies of pools. And yeah, of course, 20 pools out of like 120 doesn't really give you a great sample size, but as a former mathematician, I mean, sometimes that's the sample size you get. And yeah, of course, the validity's all over the place, but I think you could do some interesting work with confidence intervals. It's been a long time since I've played around with those, but I bet with like 95% certainty, you can get a pretty reasonable hypothesis test of whether something is fair or not, even with a sample of just 20. I'm going to have to review that math. It's been a while since I've like really looked at statistics, and but it's actually the fun part of this game. I was also trying to think of other interesting videos. I was thinking maybe I could make a video on actually like taking the attack of a character and seeing how that correlates to the damage they do. So I was trying to think how I'd do that. I guess I'd go like with a rank 1 character, look at his attack, try to find someone to attack who doesn't have any armor, or I guess he'd have some armor, but you could sort of add that as a factor in there, and then yeah, I would just start doing some calculations and seeing what armor did, what furies did, and yeah, it might be interesting. I always felt like it's like one of these mysteries in this game. You can sort of look at a character and know how much damage they're doing or how good they are by some of their statistics. Like Brad always looks at new characters, at their profile, and he always looks at critical rate, and I can't remember what the other thing is, because that sort of showcases or gives you a good indication of how strong they are. It'd be interesting to really like try to dig in deep into the mechanics and look under the hood and see if you can see what was going on. Maybe a lot of work, and yeah, that's I guess also a chance I just wouldn't be able to figure it out. So, but that's half the fun. There's also someone on my Reddit page or Reddit post put a link to the what you call it, to some guy who'd opened like 2,000 premium hero crystals is something insane. And I guess well, they suggested it's a good idea to actually use that as an analysis to see if they're rigged or not. And so, yeah, I might do that. I might take a look because 2,000 that's a lot, and that now actually the sample size is becoming smaller. It's pretty cool because you have the I mean, of course, you have the percentages, but I wonder too, just because I mean, my whole point was not so much about the percentages. I think we've about now decided that the percentages are right on. You know, just knowing from my future Grandmaster pools, I would say, yeah, if 2% of the time you get a 5-star, that sounds about right, because about every 50 I feel like I get one 5-star. So no, I don't know if there's much question in that anymore. But for me, the more interesting question is about, like, you know, are you more liable to pick some characters than others? Like, is it just harder to get a Ghost compared to a Blue Cyclops? Because everyone seems to get Blue Cyclops or a Colossus. Um, and so, yeah, I guess I'm trying to think. My instinct tells me no, that they wouldn't do that, but maybe. I mean, they could be trying to get. It could be trying to sort of preserve the good characters and make the less desirable ones more frequent. Someone made a good point on one of the Reddit posts. They said, you know, it's sort of interesting how many dupes you get, and so maybe there's some type of higher likelihood that if you pull a character, you will get a dupe. And I noticed that today because what had happened? I had what's his name? I can't think of the name now. I have Black Panther, and then of course today I duped him, and I only have about maybe 15 unduped out of all the 5-star hero shards. So it sort of made me think about that comment. Maybe there's some truth to that. Maybe if you have a dupe, you're just more likely to get him again. But yeah, I don't know. I guess I don't really think that's true. I think they're fair. But we'll keep on doing some analysis, and yeah, and we'll see what happens. Maybe it will actually be true. So, I guess Kabam could do whatever they want. It's not like they have to like publish. I think any type of information that say, well, obviously if you open up a 5-star crystal, you have 100% you get a 5-star. So, I mean, the information they publish is not particularly helpful. But yeah, if they, I'm trying to think. Yeah, if they said, well, okay, these like champs, the less desirable ones are one rate and the other ones are this rate, then yeah, I guess there's nothing to stop them. So yeah, I'll take a look at it and see. I will definitely keep on investigating and find out what happens. I don't think people realize, maybe I didn't either until I sort of started breaking down like the 5-star crystals. I mean, the numbers who are sort of like fair, you know, or poor characters, I mean, it's a lot. I mean, it's probably like 75%. And then, you know, sort of like good characters and great characters. It just isn't that many. I guess it's not really surprising when people often get, you know, these less desirable champs. But I must say, it does seem like everyone gets like, you know, Cyclops Blue or who's the other classic one, of course, like She-Hulk or Colossus. I mean, yeah. I guess looking back, I wish I'd tracked all my 5-stars over the course of my game. I remember at one point getting a lot of Ghost Riders, and he was a pretty desirable character. And I probably had 4 or 5 times I pulled a Ghost Rider out, so that was the one time I sort of had like a really decent champ and was doing well with him. And yeah, so that was definitely a case where I was getting the benefits. You know, I was like one of those people who was just like pulling those good champs over and over again. I wonder how high. I guess Havoc. I guess he's going to go for the usual like 70 million or so. If I was grinding, I think 76 is sort of my magic number for grind. So if I go for either one, I doubt I'll go for Havoc. if I go for Mr. Sinister, I will definitely consider putting up 76 mil. I think it's the new save scores. I really like that the scores have come down. It's nice. It's great if they ban people for bots, so that would be really annoying if you lost to a bot, which I'm sure a lot of people have. I mean, that just seems really unfair. That's someone with, just going long and not really putting the time or the grind to get these rewards. I mean, think about it, 150 places is all that they give. I mean, the old 4 stars were, what were they, top 800? I mean, that's pretty amazing. Yeah, I lose, oops. I think I just lost something. No, it's alright. Yeah, I just accidentally hit a button while I was doing things. Nope, it looks like my mic's still working though. I feel like my music is not working. Oh well, it's alright. You can just listen to me talk tonight. Last night I had music on my stream, which was really cool. I just like being able to have a little background music. It just makes the stream nicer. But I think I failed. Actually, let me try it real quick and see if I can't get it. Gone. Maybe I didn't put it on rewind. Not rewind, on loop, and that's what's hurting it. So, trying to get better about doing all these things. Okay, let's see, audio. There's loop. I forgot to click the loop. Okay, oops. Browse, open. Okay. Let's see if that does it. It's not looking very good. I can't really. Okay, let's try one more time. I feel like I didn't put in the right file. All this stuff, you just gotta keep on practicing with your stream. Game capture. No, I want media. It is. Okay, let's try this one more time. Browse. Open. Okay, loop. And then, okay. Okay, let's give it a minute or two. Sometimes maybe it just might take some time to start up. Okay, so back to fading away. That's a pretty cool graphic, both the Havoc when you lag in and also the Mr. Dr. Singer. I'm almost sure it's Mr. I can never remember, but I guess he didn't go to 6 years of evil med school to be called Mr. It's from the movie Austin Powers. It's a classic line. And yeah, I don't watch a whole lot of movies, but I have seen that one. It's pretty funny. So, Luke, he put up a good fight, but just couldn't handle it. We have next, we have someone. Oh, it's going to be a record stream. I'm ready to go to sleep. I just finish off with my fights here and then call it a night. Vision, so cool. Oh, he's just such a cool character. I wish, well, I don't, but I got him when the very first offer came out, and I was kind of Waking Gem, and I was one of the few people with Waking Vision because we didn't have many gems back then. It's like, oh man, I got like one of the few visions in this world. And then he came out with an amazing deal, and I think a lot of people bought him and duped him, and then so now like also everyone had a vision, and yeah, it's good because I mean he's such a great character and he's awesome to have, and I'm psyched that people have him, but I sort of was going to be even more psyched to be like one of the only people with him. But that's sort of the way it is with all these characters in the game. At some point everyone will get him. Is that it? Or there one more fight? The answer is one more fight, Medusa. Yeah, Medusa, I don't know, I feel like she's definitely like lost her usefulness. Still super fun, a good defender, so I wouldn't take that from her. But yeah, as an attacker, just don't see her being used that much or having as many people who are going to rank 5 her. Yeah, she's not bad though. I guess I ever play her Alliance? I think so. She used to be my Alliance quest back when I was doing map. I was still doing map 6. I was doing the Outer Path one. There's a poison, and I'd use her. I mean, she was pretty good about mashing through that poison path, just because yeah, she was great at Q. Even though she didn't really have any healing, she would still do well. against all those. Okay, Mesame, I think this is it for me tonight. I'm just too tired to go on. I just want to stream a little bit just to say hello to everyone, to the one person watching. Hopefully it's Rick still, and just spend a little time doing a little grinding. 2.4, what is today? Wednesday? Oh boy, there's no way I'm even gonna make the next level of milestones. I was hoping to get to 11 to 30%, or 30% to 11, but yeah, I'm just too tired. I've been too busy to do a lot of grinding, but it's alright. You don't always have to grind. It's good to take a little time with the game, and it's sort of a good time now just because no Alliance Quest, Alliance War, finished with seasons. We can just sort of relax and refresh and get ready for the next season. Top 3 is our goal. I think we can do it. I think 4 Loki is ready. So, okay, bonsoir, mes amis, and I will see you hopefully tomorrow. Good night.